Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Brothers with me, Cornish-Knight, and I just forgot to do something, so give me 1 second. There we go. Forgot to put my timer on, so here we go. Some people did point out, well not didn't point out, but some people will point out to me that one of our people became a prophet, which is Wolf, isn't it? Which is it him? There we go, Wolf. Yep, there we go. Prophet of Davkul. This character is the Prophet of Davkul, the fleshen conduit for his will on earth. Voice speaking his truth. Others believers listen to his every word and feel compelled to go above and beyond the physical limits for his behest. So all of his stats go up, which is lovely. No more checks triggered when allies are dying. No more checks triggered when upon losing hit points. This is not affected by flesh injury sustained during the current battle. So as you can tell, it's not too bad. Voice of Davkul ability. Become the flesh conduit of the earthen voice. Davkul speaks truth to his followers and makes them give their everything to please their god. Costs 6 HP. Uses and builds up 35 fatigue. Lowers fatigue of every cultist, friend or foe by 10 instantly. Anyone not on the cultist is not affected. So it's actually relatively pointless. It's actually relatively rubbish ability because we get 35 fatigue straight away, which would take us about 2 turns to get rid of. So yeah, I mean it's not too bad if you're in a long fight, but sorry, I just don't think it's a particularly good ability. For something that's supposed to be, this is supposed to be like a high-end reward for your character. Yeah, it's not good. Plain and simple. I don't think it is. Right, so well, I will chuck him into the battle line. We don't know we're going to be facing. Grab him. I know his range defense isn't fantastic, but I need to have an anti-armor person. I'll also chuck him in with his weapon. What's that? 35. I mean, it's not really better, but yeah, I'll give it to him for the moment. Put him around for that. Right here, I probably need someone also that can use a mace. Well, Morning Star technically, but here we go. Good setup. Haven't got my bannerman, not a big issue. So it's 12 versus 12. And that guy there is the one I need to watch out for. You're going to be annoying. So let's have a look. Two biggest threats, him, and the third guy in the back. How easy can we get him? Not easily enough for my liking. So we're going to do the good old follow-up of shoot this guy, because he's got a great weapon. As you can see, the difficulty... In my experience of playing this game, the difficulty settings affect a number of things. Equipment and numbers of enemies, as well as the general appearance of certain enemy types. Like, for example, stuff like raiders and chieftains or bandit leaders will turn up early on in the harder difficulty settings. This is to do a number of things. Your group's renown is a distinct factor. And there is other stuff. There's stuff like... Ooh, that's going to suck. Okay. Let's get here. Break him. Kill him. And generally cause some mischief. Get that up. You're going to be a pain, aren't you? If I get there, you can hit 2 tiles away. So I'm going to jump here. And I should have done the adrenaline rush. But no, I find the difficulty spike in this game predominantly on the normal to higher difficulty settings comes from the fact that a lot of the more elite troops appear earlier, which is not great, to be fair. 25% chance, and he got me with that because I'd left that guy out of cover, and he's going to be in serious trouble unless I do something. Crack his noggin. He's got to swing at me. Miss. I mean, look, I can do that ability. Let's just do it for the sake of it right now. Everyone, yay. And it's not fantastic. Because it's not. Personally, it's just not a good ability. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's relatively uninspiring. For something that's supposed to be the end of turn, like the end of like a whole like faction arc to get, it's pretty boring. You clear up some fatigue, but I'm not impressed. I'm sorry, I was sort of expecting it to be more like impressive than it was. He's hurt. Get him. Release the hounds. Yeah, I mean, this is the one thing this is one of the issues I do have with Battle Brothers, and I have made no attempt to hide it. I do think that the rewards you get for doing things like this in the game are rather lackluster. Like, there's even an achievement tied into getting this like final class level of the Prophet of Davkul. But honestly, it's unless you're in certain circumstances, it's nothing like mind-shatteringly impressive. I'm just not impressed, to be fair. Especially the amount of people I've lost to get to this point. If we look how many people we've been sacrificed. Death list. We sacrificed 7 party members. For what is basically a fairly average ability. Yeah, so I don't mean to be underwhelming, folks, but I was hoping for something a bit more impressive. Right. Do that, do that. Grab some more food to keep us a variety up. Tools are okay. Go grab some more arrows to keep us going. Nothing of interest there. Faction job. Nope. Get the faction war out and under the way. As you can see, we've sort of repaired our relationships. These guys still hate us. That's like straight out, I hate us, and I don't really care. The ambition is still unfulfilled. So what did they take? They took somewhere. Probably took that place back. Bunch of brigands. Right. Really, at this point, I would very happily like just for the few brothers come to you. Yeah, soar in the darkness. So he's converted. At this point, the likelihood of us converting him new members, as long as they are of the right persuasion, is relatively high. So we have nothing to worry about. Yeah, no, not interesting. And once they took somewhere. Oh, they took it back, did they? Okay. Don't know how they managed it with no one there. Sirs, Calduff to the northeast. You have got Sodom and Henson messenger on the road. Sir, Calduff to the northeast is in dire need of help and has requested any and all able men. Okay. Maybe that was an event triggered with them doing something there, I don't know. Right, so. Knowing your ambition, this place has been totaled. Which means they're likely to lose it if they're not careful. Destroy the rally point of 10 tribes. So where's that exactly? Northeast of Sand. Okay, fine. We'll take it. It's probably going to be fighting orcs. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be orcs. Okie dokie. Now, how could they improve that ability? If you think about it. Well, he's still got the pierced chest. I should probably heal him up. He leveled up to max. Get that up. More health for him. This is his final perk. Give him 9 lives. So how could we improve that ability? Personally, I'd like it to be like a demoralizing ability, like a shout. Like if they shouted out, like, well, basically it's a shout ability, like an intimidation or taunt ability, something that, well, not taunt because there's already a taunt ability in the game, but something that would like demoralize the enemies to do it. Like you do it and like, yeah, you get your fatigue back, but the enemies take a penalty to their morale or something in that general effect. That sounds something that's far more useful than what we've currently got at the moment, which is that the character takes a massive increase in their own fatigue. Okay, they're coming for us. I take it these guys have been spawned. No? Okay. I don't know. I just find it a bit underwhelming. Especially for the effort you have to go through to get it. Right. Can we get there before night time? I really don't want to fight these guys at night. Right, so we're fighting some warriors, some orc warriors and some orc young. Okay. Gonna have him here to help with the armor. These guys are okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Let's go. What would we have? So this is their... It's 9, is it? This is not their tile lineup. 3, 6, Oh no, it is their entire lineup. So they've got 3 warriors. Those 2 are going to be a pain. Let's start by demoralizing them, shall we? As always, orc axes are nasty. And they're all armed with them, especially the warriors. But we should be able to deal with them. Yeah, okay. This is where a crossbow would have been useful. A crossbow is better at piercing through armor in this game. Delay. Start destroying their armor. He's going to come. Right. He's engaged. You're going to go here and hit adrenaline. Your armor's nullified, so I'm going to start smacking on you guys. More adrenaline. He's got to gang up on him for a sore fact, so we need to basically kill him. This guy's going to be a pain. We do need to focus. Fire down these guys. Right, kill him to damage morale. Problem is he's got a charge down there. Okay. Kill him. More adrenaline. He's got to run off, not particularly caring about him. It's this guy that I'm worried about. This particular combo that I'm doing with basically the overwhelm ability is very useful against orcs, because orc warriors tend to have a relatively low phase in the turn order. Orc warriors do anyway because of their exceedingly heavy armor. Right. He's going to try and flee. Run them down. He's going to run off the... No, he's rallying, is he? Make up your mind. Release a hound. We'll send a hound out to finish him. There we go. Got some stuff. Some okay stuff, nothing particularly noteworthy. Time to collect our dues. Good amount of payment, if nothing else. Food situation is fine. We're probably going to be eating into the dodgy rations, which may or may not cause issues. Right, let's race back to town. As I said, like, this is the thing. If you're playing on basically what I consider normal difficulty, which is what the game considers to be, it's like big, like easy difficulty. Late game can get a bit repetitive at times. I'm not going to lie. But the thing is that it allows you to try out certain strategies and tactics just at the normal, what they assume to be the normal difficulty setting just doesn't give you time for. So it's a nice change of pace, especially for someone like me who's played on the normal difficulty setting for so long. You end up just repeating the same strategies and tactics. I mean, like one of the default settings, one of the default tactics for the normal difficulty is that you shift away from shields and you go predominantly for two-handed weapons because they have a higher damage output, which means you can kill people quicker, take less damage. And you basically go for a great weapon, heavy armor build party, which is considered to be like one of the more optimum builds. But it's not something I particularly like. Okay, best orcs, many battles. Destroy orc locations. Well, we wish we had that active. There's a few orc locations we can do. Not a load of them. But some, so it shouldn't be too hard for us to do per se, I say. Okay. No longer affected by that particular issue. Level 1 skull jobs now are no longer really worth our time or effort. They don't have anything besides a tavern to look into. So we're going to go head off in this direction. Orc encampments. There's a couple here. There's probably some more beyond this point. Unfortunately, the settlement's gone, so if you go down that way, there's not going to be any easy food resupplies for our troops. And as I said, I'm not interested in the Civil War. I find it to be... For being honest, I find it to be very tedious, Civil War. And it's just not fun. Especially because it... Ooh, legendary weapon. And that would be nice. Trusted Destroyer. Let's read a comparison for normal battle axe. Don't we have a normal battle axe? No, we have a couple of great axes, so I'll probably sell one of those at some point. Also, their legendary weapons are... I'm just not impressed by some, like... I wish some of their stuff was better. Like, their legendary weapons, for the amount of money you're paying for them, should be better than just a slight stats upgrade. Come on. Anything worth picking up here? No, it's not too bad. That, nah, for that kind of money. He's got that. Ah, he leveled up. Excellent. More weapon skill. More stamina. More range defense. He's got that. I intended to give it to him, actually. Because he's the person that we need to send in against people with armor. Right, so... Fearsome is useful for spearmen. Because if especially against factions that have morale, it's like humans, orcs, ghouls, stuff that has a lot of flanking fearsome is useful because it will give negative to morale, especially when they start suffering from debuffs, which means that you're more likely to hit them. So I will grab it actually. It's one of these surprising combinations. Right. So we've got some food, we've got some supplies. I will just quickly navigate down here quickly and then we'll put a cut in. And we'll start clearing out the orcs next episode. Red Knife Camp, Blood Cleaver's Den, Black Hand Rally Field. Yeah, we'll clear them all out. But that's going to be for next time, folks. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section, and I shall get back in contact with you. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Battle Warriors North DLC, and I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.